Okay, guys, we're back. This should be the final episode. Here we go.
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
There's a lot of kings here and stuff. And so there's a lot of paper mache stuff here. Or at least I think it's paper mache and not just, you know, carefully wrapped papers. Hey, this is the thing from the beginning. Oh wait.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma,
She's not
you know
eating
what I
with,
said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith is not
Edith,
eating
you're
properly
excused.
was not eating properly with chopsticks. She was just stabbing food and eating it.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Yeah, which doesn't sound like a good idea to have
When
this
my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Okay, who puts a candle on top of books right next to
Or that Edie had a key to it.
curtains? That's a terrible idea. Is a candle right next to, well, a carpet? You're practically asking for a fire. Okay, and who puts candles right next to books?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Okay, well,
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
okay, now if the water is this low, from what I remember, doesn't that usually mean a
never thought
tsunami is
I'd
like
go
on
back
its way
to
or
it.
something? Because of
When
the
the
like,
fog rolled in,
what is
I
it?
lost my way.
I still know where I'm going. Oh, come on, really? Oh.
I got turned around.
Really, game? Really? I was walking perfectly normal, and you just decided to add a rock in the middle of the way.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
That looks
But
pretty
when
intact.
I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that's from like
Or
that
maybe
looks like it was maybe
I came back to
1800s.
them.
Okay, how did... Oh, really? There's a gate right here, but yet you won't just, you know, climb over the 1.5 foot tall thing right there?
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna break
I
it.
have no
Let
control
go.
over this, by the way.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Alright, well now I have to use the mouse. It's just like a station
The next
wagon.
morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Whoosh.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Dawn Finch, October. Okay, so it's 2000.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Okay, so now she's talking.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
Well, I mean, you kind of live
If
in
we
a
lived
family
forever,
with everyone died.
maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, well. Okay, so I'm assuming this is
This journal was supposed to be for you.
I'm supposing that this here is
But now I hope you'll never see it.
the child.
I just want to meet you.
She's pregnant, so I'm
and tell
assuming
you all
this
these
is the
stories
child.
myself.
That's right.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
So she's dead. Yep, she's dead. Oh, so this is her son. Huh. So I'm assuming she died of complications at birth or something, or died later after he was born. Okay, well, this here, guys, was oh. Oh, actually that's actually kind of unique, cool. They're using childhood pictures of their of everyone who is who developed the game. That's actually that's something I've never seen a game do. It's interesting. Well, well, that's not a childhood picture. That seems like more of a college picture. There was a lot of people involved in this. But then again, I guess a lot of games have people involved in it. Oh, I see a purple heart right there. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like Sam's stuff. And then we're at Gregory's stuff here. And now I'm assuming we're at Barbara's stuff. Oh, no, we're at Calvin's stuff up here. And now we're at Molly's. And now we're at Walter. Oh, playtesters. Are playtesters like closed beta people who've been accepted for closed beta testing or something? I don't really notice full. Oh, probably something I'll just look up eventually. Well, now we're in the kitchen. Oh, and there's the entire, Well, guys, this here was the end of this series. This is a rather short series, guy. Not gonna lie there. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I'll be looking around for more games, suggestions. If you guys have game suggestions, try to make sure the games are like, you know, in between free and $20. I tend not to get games that are $30, so at least not yet. Anyway, if you guys have any game suggestions, just put them in the comments, and see you guys in the next series or something. I don't know. So yeah, bye.